Hi, today I'll be telling you about procrastination and how by learning not to procrastinate, you can make your life a lot easier and a lot less stressful. As a student in high school, I procrastinated on lots of homework and lots of projects. And in my opinion, it is not very enjoyable to have to stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning trying to finish a project that's due the next day. And I think it's much easier and much less stressful to finish your work 2 or 3 days in advance. Now, procrastination can also have a very hazardous effect on your health. It can make your immune system weaker and give you insomnia. And no one likes to be sick all the time. Procrastination can also cause you to do very poorly in your work at school. And no one likes to work with somebody who waits till the last minute to do their share of work. Now, imagine that you have a school project due at the end of the year. You've been working hard on it each day, doing little by little. And the day before the project is due, your partner tells you they have not even started on their share of work. You'd probably feel terrible. You'd be very angry, and you'd probably never want to work with this partner ever again. Now, if you're the person who's procrastinating in your group, you have to stop procrastinating. It's not fair to your partner, and eventually no one will want to work with you. So, let's talk about a couple things people who procrastinate do. People who procrastinate often overestimate how much time they have left to complete the task, underestimate how much time it will take them to complete the task, and overestimate how motivated they will feel in the future. So, all these three things kind of go together. So let me give you an example. In my hand, I have an apple. Imagine they gave you 1 hour to eat this entire apple. You'd probably say, wow, it's an hour. I have tons of time to eat this. You'd probably say, I could probably eat this entire thing in 30 seconds, right? And you'd probably say, well, I don't feel hungry right now. Eat it later. In reality, you probably wait till the last 30 seconds to attempt to eat the entire apple in one bite. Now, you might succeed, but you all might end up with an interesting story by the time you almost suffocated trying to eat an entire apple in one bite. So, now, let's talk about what you can do to stop procrastinating. There are many things, but here are a couple. You can make a list of all things to complete. You can write a statement of intention. You can break it all down into specific tasks. You can make your task meaningful. You can promise yourself a reward. And you can eliminate things you never planned to do. And finally, and most importantly, in my opinion, you can estimate how much time you think it will take you to complete the task and double that. So, all these things help you to stop procrastinating. And in my opinion, they'll also help you to be more successful in everything you ever do. So, next time you have a big project or anything that takes a large amount of time to do, I recommend you follow this advice. But just remember, your life will be a lot easier and a lot less stressful if you learn how to not procrastinate. So I recommend you follow this advice, but I can't force you to follow it. But I just want you to remember that we're in high school, and every year of high school will become a lot more challenging. You will have a lot more to do. And the negative effects of procrastination will become worse. I mean, like, some of you taking 5 AP classes next year, you won't be able to procrastinate. And finally, when you get to college, you have even more to do. Not only do you have school, but you have work and other things. So, if you want to be successful in everything you ever do, I recommend you follow my advice on how not to procrastinate. You memorize it by heart, and you apply it to everything you ever do.